How's it everyone? Jacques from Dapper Shaves. We're back in the beautiful rainforest for a wet shave. The gear, I want to quickly get in. I really haven't got anything planned for the shave, but this is a Yaki 24mm 2-band. We're going to use that. Tabak, the tallow, or what I now refer to as vintage tobacco, as they don't make it anymore. You only get the vegan one, but for me this is the benchmark for all soaps. We're going to use that. Post shave, Master Soap Creations unscented. By now you guys would know this drill. If not, you can hang on till the end. And then I finished my bloom splash, so I'm opening Fernando's, what is this again, the cedar and orange and cedar. I haven't got my glasses on. Any case, lovely scent. This one's made not with synthetic fragrances. This is a natural one, so make sure you shake this one well. We're going to use that. And then the razor, you guys know me, a bellied razor, but one I haven't used actually in quite a long time, which is a shame because it's a lovely razor. Is a razor by Fritz Bracht, the German, and this is a Dovo with a square point. You'll see that ridge there in the blade where the belly sits. Very nice shaver. Got the inlay in here, and you will see this is actually quite green anodized. This is how long the last time I used this razor. So you can just take a cloth and just wipe it down. It's not rocket science. You can put a little bit of polish on, but I generally don't fiddle with polish. I just take a microfiber cloth like this and just give it a good rub, and hopefully I got everything off. But in any case, that's how I deal with that. This razor I'll do a bit of polishing on after the shave. So with all of those introductions out of the way, first of all is thank you to the subscribers. Because of you this channel wouldn't exist. And then so maybe it's fitting that today's shave I talk about how all of this came about, if you're interested. Otherwise stick around, we'll do a good shave, man. So alum, I use this as an antiperspirant on a wet body. Damp body works very, very well. Make sure you dry your alum so that it stays dry, and then you'll get this, if it's quality alum, you'll get this highly polished surfaces on the stone, and it will not give you any scratching or irritation, and it won't break up. So if you've got quality alum, well, any alum you must keep dry, but with quality alum, just look at that. Make sure you keep it dry and safe. Right, so let's get lathering. I don't know, this is 2 days, 3 days. Let's call it 3 days. Don't know, don't care. All I know is we're going to take it off. So I've got very fine, very light, curly hair with a sensitive skin, not overly sensitive, but sensitive enough. For me, getting ingrown hairs, a very, very easy thing. Cartridge systems, multi-blade systems. On my beard, I haven't got the toughest beard, but I've got very fine, thin hair. I'm also on the other side of 50. So they are starting to grey out, and that actually increases their toughness. So, you know, shaving for me with cartridge razors just wasn't on. Couldn't do it. My skin, I would look horrible. Really. Ingrowns, my whole neck red. In any case, so I moved to moved to electric shaver. I've had a few over the years. I still got my Felix shave down here somewhere. A wet dry. It takes forever. It takes me longer to shave with an electric razor than it is to do a wet shave, truthfully. Moreover, you won't get a close shave, and secondly, it becomes expensive. Replacing those blades you need to do on a regular basis, especially if you shave a lot. I would say at least twice a year. It needs to be charged. What I like about it, back then it was convenient. I could do it in the shower, I could do it in the car, sitting in traffic on the highway on the way to work. And then life changed a bit, and people were starting to grow little beards and stuff, so I just kept mine short with a hair clipper, wall hair clipper. And that's how I rolled for many, many years. And then my brother asked me, he was still using cartridges, you know, what's the way to go? And I told him, you know, get electrics, less hassle and so forth. That's before I discovered wet shaving. And when he asked me that, I, you know, thought maybe start looking and diving a bit deeper and seeing what's happening, and found double-edged razors and eventually found the straight razor community. Did a bulk of research. Really made sure I understood what I was in for, and then, you know, started walking down that path. And then I've been owning razors privately myself, really being isolated, doing my own thing, not mingling. People would contact me to do some work, I would sell some razors. I initially started selling and using DE razors, and I eventually sold off that entire collection that was used to fund buying straight razors, obviously. And but in any case, I started using straight razors, met a few people, and I think it was Claudio. If you guys don't know Claudio, he's got the largest adjustable safety razor collection catalogued in the world. He's got a website. I'll put the link in the description. Go and check it out. There's stuff in you wouldn't think have existed. So I think it was him that told me, Jacques, there's a local group on WhatsApp, join them. Nice guys, see what's going on. So I joined the group, made excellent friends, new friends, and so forth. And every now and again I used to make a video if I was owning or testing a stone or doing this, that and the other, and the people really enjoyed it. And I thought to myself, you know, there's actually people that find value in that, even though it's a very specialized and very small field of knowledge. You know, if I can just make a difference for one or two people, then, you know, mission accomplished through education. And so I started, instead of posting the little short videos I had on the WhatsApp group, I started uploading them to YouTube. And that essentially is how this all started. And since then I've met wonderful people from across the world, different countries, different cultures, different languages. And I really made good friends, learned a lot, shared a lot. And that's what Dapper Shaves is all about. So that was careless. We'll see if there's going to be consequences. So yeah, that's how Dapper Shave started. I've made a difference in many folks' lives, and partly why I am continue doing this. And thank you for those that you know, is supporting this channel, subscribing, watching the content, promoting wet shaving in whichever form it is. These straight razors, single edge razors, really doesn't matter. You know, promoting it and sharing the knowledge and bringing quality shaves back to the people. I say there's three types of males. You get those that grow beards, and you get those that shave but hate it. Something they don't enjoy. And then you get wet shavers, because wet shavers enjoy their shaves. It's really the truth. Man, I was just going to look. I think this razor was owned on a cuticle. I was just going to see which tone it was, but this razor is shaving like you cannot believe. Once again, one of my favorite razor manufacturers, Fritz Bracht, one of the guys that really knew what they were doing, made fantastic razors. Yeah. So Wayne Butcher obviously in Sheffield made exceptional razors. They are really good. Carl Frieder, my ultimate, my hero when it comes to straight razors, the German. The man that invented belly dollar grinds. And the machine to grind them. Fritz Bracht we've mentioned, the other German. Mr. Helshenstrand in Sweden. I can feel a little bit of sting here. Luckily it's not bleeding, but I think if I'm going to stretch it, we're going to see something. I think there is a faint little mark. And then obviously Ichitaro-san, Haiichi Ichitaro, the famous Japanese swordsmith that turned razor maker, the H-diamond razors. Man, this is such a nice lather. And I'm not sure why I'm hand lathering, but there's something new, guys. You can hand lather too. We'll keep that for our post shave. There's not going to be a lot of hairs to take off. Some of the more modern razor makers I really fancy. By now you will know the South African Trevor Wolfson, definitely one wolf blades. And by now I think you would have seen his latest creation I now have in my collection, the green razor. Man, this edge is also quite sharp. So just back off with the pressure shock. There we go, let the blade do the work. Herr Ulrich, Kurat knives, another fantastic razor maker. There's quite a few, I'm not going to cover them here. I'm testing, this was my final pass, you'll see here when I talked about too much pressure. In my previous video, one before, I've done directions like this and then coming back. You'll see that little line there. Was that the initial edge strip. On my first pass. The other thing is, guys, if you do feel you nick yourself like that, that's the area that you would obviously don't want to stretch. Because if the skin's punctured and you stretch it, it's just going to tear. I know I've made that silly mistakes myself before. And yeah, it's just hydrated properly, the marks, and just keep it hydrated, it will heal quickly without leaving a mark. I mean, that's more just piercing the skin than a cut. And even though this razor is very smooth, I've got a sneaky suspicion this is a black arc edge. This thing is seriously sharp. Once again, proper steel also makes a huge difference. Alright, so that's my shave. And what we'll do next is get into the post shave. So let's do that now. First want to get some fresh water. And then thank you for all the subscribers. You guys make a big difference to this channel. I've had some good donations. I really appreciate that. It's eventually getting back into the channel. I haven't got a lot of equipment when I talk about making content, so I've ordered a microphone, which is going to be great for honing, to hear that feedback, and also for our ASMR shaves. And then, yeah, we've spoken about the green wolf blades. So the last bit of your soap in the brush, and this tobacco is like cream. Man. I was quite devastated the day I had stopped making this. So I've stockpiled a lot. Gorgeous. But yeah, so it's the subscribers that help make this channel a difference. So I've got a PayPal link for those of you that want to make donations, or I see YouTube now wants to start monetizing my content, so you'll see my videos would have a thanks little icon next to the like. And by pressing that, you can donate to this channel. I get 70%, YouTube takes the other for administration and taxes and what other nonsense. So those are the mechanisms you can follow. I think PayPal's just easier, but there's the options available for you guys. Right, so the other thing I want to do is, which I've got access to now, is membership. So I'll consider that. Maybe you guys can leave your comments what you think about that, but essentially get exclusive content way before anybody else. So essentially you can release content to members only, and then have it for release at the future date to the rest of the public later on, like 6 months or whatever. So those are the types of things I'm looking into to help expand the channel a bit. And also return to the people that subscribe to this channel with exclusive content before other people can get to that, or maybe just exclusive content. I think that would be the better one, specifically around more my honing videos, and then we can also maybe have some private tutoring sessions with shaving, but we'll see how it goes. If you guys got some ideas, let me know. Post shave, so I've cleaned my face with the last bit of tobacco. Brush is cleaned out. Just a couple of drops on top of the soap puck. I haven't used this one in some time. I've been testing Hairy Eyes products, which is absolutely fantastic, and you guys will keep seeing that on this channel. And is jou pad iewers in, liefie? Is jou pad? Well, so I've been using this, so you'll keep on seeing Master Soap Creations and Hairy Eye products on this channel. South African artisans, really great quality products, and that's what I recommend and endorse. Not because they asked me to, this is because I found their products great, tested it, and that's why I'll make the recommendation. You can see how much of a cream essentially you can whip up just with a little bit of this tallow soap. It's very good for your skin. I'm just going to let that sit and soak in a bit. And then we're going to use Fernando Splash. I date stamp all of my my splashes When I get it from him, I also ensure I understand when he made it. And then I've got the date on there so that I know when to use it. Witch hazel splashes, after about 18 months, 2 years time, you know, they've got some natural stuff in there. It's not going to be as effective as it used to be, and it will also slowly deteriorate over time. So I like labeling my splashes and use them, and that's why you'll see me mix and match scents when I get to that. Because I take a splash and I actually use it for 2 or 3 months until it's finished, and then I move on to the next one. Oops. So that's me, guys. Thank you for joining me on the shave. This was a killer one. Fritz Bracht. As you know by now, I really love his work. Fantastic razor. See you guys on the next one.